Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 34 of our first star challenge with Everton, our bid to win the Champions League with the club for the first time. And you have not missed anything since I completely spat the dummy last episode when we lost 2-0 to Paris and then drew 0-0 with bottom of the table Aston Villa at home. You'll be happy to know that Barrios is still transfer listed, so that hasn't changed. And today we have 10th place Manchester United away from home. That's right, 10th place Manchester United. And then we go and we host Shakhtar Donetsk in a must-not-lose Champions League fixture. Don't lose, and we are through into the knockout rounds for a second consecutive season, which is really good stuff. We have a look at league tables just to refresh our memories. Those 2 drop points against Villa really cost us because we're in 4th place now. Still a comfortable gap over 5th place Chelsea, but look at Manchester United, 18 points. They're only 6 points off relegation. So needless to say, it'd be really nice to get a win here and just push them down that little bit further. I think we could all get behind a Manchester United relegation, unless you're a Manchester United fan, of course. In which case, you're probably not watching an Everton save. And if you are, welcome and thank you for watching. And as you can see here, the game against Shakhtar, just don't lose. Don't lose and we're through. We can't top the group now after that loss to Paris last episode. Don't lose and we're through. That's all we've got to do. Simple, right? You'll see we have the FA Cup draw against Scunthorpe in the 3rd round, and we already know we have the Carabao Cup quarter-final coming up against Fulham, sort of later this month. So let's have a look at the team we're sending out for Manchester United with half an eye on the Shakhtar game, I have to admit. It's Pickford in goal. It's Digne, Tar, Louise and Holgate as a right back. I'm expecting Hazard to play down the left, so we want a little bit of pace there to try and match up with him. Berg and Canente in midfield. Rafinha, Vlasic and Bernard, they go in behind. Davy Selke back up top. Resting Selke against Villa may prove to be a big mistake, but if he can get the win for us here, then it kind of makes sense and we can get away with it. So it is Hazard and Correa that go down the wings. They're defensive, they're going to try and counter-attack us, so we're trying to set up to prevent that. What do we want to do here? We just want to go out there and impress me, boys. Go out and impress me. I'll show you what we're doing once we get into the game tactically, just to try and counteract what we know they're going to try and do. I'm pretty sure Mourinho is still their manager. Here we go. If we have a look here, just trying to sit a little bit deep, be more compact to prevent them from being more direct and counter-attacking. And then, as you can see the way we're playing, we're going to still be positive and look to go at them, which in a way plays into their hands. But we do have some pace in defence, so I'm hoping that will be able to nullify their attacking pace. Time will tell, though, won't it? All right, here's Canente from a corner. Selke! It's back post! It's headed off the bar. Is it offside, perhaps? Manchester City has an early lead against Brighton. That puts a bit of pressure on us because they are, of course, our top 4 opponents. Let's see, a Manchester United highlight possibly coming up here. You look at this team. How is this team sitting mid-table? Casemiro, Pogba. Oh, Hazard, Correa, Lukaku. Like, they should not be sitting in mid-table. Look at that team. Tierney as well at left back. All right, let's win this, boys, and go up the other end and get the opening goal. I missed the score update there. Flick down for Lukaku. We need to be doing better than that. Just about flapped around the corner from Pickford. We haven't played any games since last episode, so nothing has really changed on that front. Pickford is still a little bit hot and cold, as is Bernard. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, just about got through into the back of the net there, but we have deflected it behind. Alright, another corner to defend, work to do. Away, boys, away. We've done that. Alright, this is a chance to counter-attack. Rafinha, we've got a man up there, which I'm assuming is Bernard. It should be Bernard anyway. Rafinha, that's a foul. It's a good foul to concede, actually, from their point of view. It should be a booking, though. Referee, how is that not a booking? Alright, fair enough. As long as it's the same for both teams, then that's fine, I guess. Another Manchester United highlight, though. Can we nick it and go the other end? Oh, it's a tasty challenge from Pogba. Let's get in front of that. Oh, just past the post. I thought that was bending in, I'll be honest. I thought that was in. All right, come on, Everton. We're better than this. We've had a little bit of the ball, but it's kind of can be the case sometimes against counter-attacking teams, isn't it? You don't always get the highlights. Too much space on the edge of the area there. Yet again, we're supposed to be compact. All right, we're going to have to... Let's try distributing it to the flanks when we get it. Try and get at them a little bit more, perhaps. We'll give it one more get creative before we start getting a little bit more nasty about things. Have we had a highlight yet? We had that one corner, didn't we? The one potential counter-attack that got broken up. But otherwise, Does not say we played that bad, but we haven't really created anything. So we will get stuck in a little bit here. The one positive is that they haven't done too much either. So, you know, it is what it is, I guess. They played Liverpool last game, and Liverpool didn't get their goal till like the 93rd minute or something. So it's not that they are tough to break down. We'll start to look towards changes here. This is another highlight again, coming at our own goal. Sanderberg gets that clear. Can we... Oh, off the post. Saved us on that occasion. Chelsea's winning as well. Yeah, I mean, what do we say here? Pickford's the best player on the pitch, just about, which is never a good sign when your goalkeeper's the best player on the pitch. That's a deep corner. Can we stop the cross coming back in? It doesn't look like we can. Oh, what a block that was from Digne. Can that lead to a goal here? Go on, Rafinha. He goes out wide. We've got 3 men forward. Go on, Bernard. Quality to the back post, and surely it's a goal. It's there. Selke! We've hit them on the counter-attack like they've been trying to do to us all game. And that is really, really good stuff. We'll give what do we say to that? We'll give it a demand more, but really, I'm quite happy with that. It's a good counter-attacking goal. Maybe sent Bernard a little bit wide there, but David Selke just nicking in at the near post, and have some of that. He is back on form. Welcome back, Mr. Selke. We've missed you. Alright, what we might try and do here is we might just try and defend a little bit more narrow here, because they have got some space sort of in and around our penalty area, sort of in the centre of the park, which isn't the best place, to be honest. Do we throw out some praise? It's almost to that point, isn't it? Come on, boys. Let's keep our shape here. We have... I mean, I'm tempting fate every time I say this, but we have looked okay defensively so far. A bit of space for Hazard. Can we block the cross coming in? It's edge of the area. Martial, and I have jinxed it. Well, I'm going to say that defending narrowly didn't really work there, because we just gave Eden Hazard a bit of space out wide. So we'll go back, and that's a little bit annoying because it doesn't feel as though we're in the lead for very long there, does it? We just got... Yeah, that's my fault, I think. In trying to plug up the middle of the field, we've given Hazard just a little bit of space down the sides, and that is 1-1. They've had a lot of shots, haven't they? What do we say to this? What can we do here? Sanderberg's not having his best game. Corner comes in. Rafinha is a good set-piece taker. It's not the best, to be honest. Is he going to get to that? Yeah, Hazard has the ball now. This could be trouble. They've got men getting forward. They've got too many men forward. It's a good finish from Rashford, but that is a little bit annoying. Alright, so now we need to go for it, obviously. I don't want to play a high line because I feel like that's just going to play into what they want us to do. Let's exploit the flanks, and let's maybe just be a little bit more direct. Oh, we took the lead, and we have kind of fallen asleep since then. It's a good ball. It's a good finish as well. Not much Pickford can do on that one. Come on, boys. Demand more. Demand more. Berg's not having his best game. Let's bring Phil Foden on for him. And we'll look. We already have a Mazzella, don't we? So we'll... Alright, we'll play him with a deep line playmaker. We'll play him on support. Try and get him forward a bit. Anything else you want to do? I don't necessarily think so, is there? They're looking focused. Can we go and get a late equaliser here? Come on, boys. Get creative. Oh... We're just dropping a lot of points this last episode and a half, aren't we? Liverpool's taken a late lead just to really rub it in. Yeah, that's annoying, especially having taken the lead. That's really, really disappointing. What do we say to that? I'm far from pleased. Was it unlucky? It's probably unlucky. They are a really good team, on paper anyway. It's a sort of... almost a mystery as to why they were so far down the table. But now we are definitely losing touch. 9 points behind league-leading Arsenal. If we look at this... I mean, we've been losing to teams that are sort of, I consider, acceptable to lose to. Except, I mean, dropping points against Villa and Burnley. Well, Burnley's not too bad this year, well, they weren't too bad at the time. But, yeah, we're not beating the teams, as I said, that are up there with us, and it's going to cost us unless we can start to do that. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We will be back. It's Shakhtar Donetsk in a must-not-lose Champions League tie. Okay, welcome back for the Champions League fixture against Shakhtar Donetsk. And now, if you watched yesterday's Villa episode, I actually almost got us eliminated from the Champions League because I had miscalculated if we would go through or not. I'm pretty sure at 2 points ahead, we only need to worry about not losing the game. If we lose the game, we're out. Otherwise, it's fine. Obviously, we don't want to settle for a draw, though, because you just know otherwise they're going to score in the 94th minute, and that'll be us done. So this is the team we're sending out. We've had to rest a few players for match fatigue, but it's Pickford in goal. Robinson, Stark, Tar, and Kenny as a back four. Berg in behind. Davies and Sergio Gomez are going a little bit more conservative in midfield, just trying to keep it tight at the back. Richarlison, Rafinha, they're the wingers, with Davy Selke continuing up top. Yeah, unfortunately, Digna and Bernard were both match fatigued. Bernard's not too much of a deal because we can bring Richarlison in and Rafinha. We have three really, really good options, and then Lookman on the bench isn't bad either. What do we say? Just go out there, play your game. Play your game, boys. Yeah, the problem with Digna is that Robinson isn't the best. Then if there is one position I'm looking to upgrade in the upcoming January transfer window, it is going to be at left back. I've sort of got the scouts out looking to see what we can find. If there's anybody out there that's sort of an upgrade that is better. There is interest in Digne as well, but it's AC Milan, so I think we should be able to see that off. I would imagine that we can offer more wages, and you know we're a Champions League club, so I'm hoping we'll be able to see that off. The big problem upcoming in January, I think, is Bernard, and if Barcelona and Paris keep coming back in for him, we might struggle there, but we'll worry about that if and when that happens. Left back is where we're looking to upgrade, though. Oh, Jesus. Was it offside? It was a push. So maybe that's why they got that strike at goal there, but that wasn't great. Corner for us. Love a goal. Love a goal! Davy Selke asking his show. Receiver, apparently. He is back and back in a big way. That is now, 6 goals in his last 3 games or something. Maybe 4 games. He didn't score again. Oh, he didn't play against Villa. 6 goals in his last 3 games. That is absolutely ridiculous. He is back. 100% he is back. So that is absolutely huge. They now need 2 goals to knock us out. Anything else I want to report? I don't think so. We do have an increased transfer budget. I think we're up to 27 million or something. The problem with that, another corner comes in. This time it's Stark, and it's only just over the bar. We're unlikely to be able to get in a really good left-back option for 27 million. We could maybe we could sneak it depending with add-ons and things like that. So we may need to sell somebody. There's interest in Stark as well, but I don't really want to. Yerry Mina on a yellow. Boo. I don't really want to sell Stark, Tar, or Luis Felipe, I should say, because I think they're really, really strong options for us. And then we have Stuart Taylor, of course, coming through, a young centre-back, and Pennington as well to back them up. And Holgate as well, who can kind of play centre-back or on the right wing. So we haven't played particularly well. Maybe just a calm... You've played well, there's room for improvement. We haven't particularly played well, though, so maybe that's not the talk that we wanted. So far, so good, though, really. They haven't done too much. Just that one shot at goal where the foul was given, so that should be fine. Just because, if the foul wasn't there, then you would suggest that they wouldn't have got the shot on goal anyway. We are struggling a little bit down the wings. Rafinha's not having his best game, but I'm sure he'll bounce back. And it is good to see Selke back in the goals. I really like him, and when he wanted so much money in his contract, I was like, we're going to have to sell him. But he's come back, he's back on form, he's got his new contract, everybody's happy, except for Rafinha, who's looking nervous. Now, we do have Lookman on the bench, who we could bring on and switch Richarlison to the right. Lookman, I'm trying to get Lookman to play on the right, because he's right-footed. So I have been trying to retrain him to play over there. I think he's right-footed. Yeah. I want all our wingers to be able to play both sides, ideally. That's kind of my dream scenario here. Another corner coming in. Gomez, it's there for Selke! Oh, that's a good header again, but again just over the bar. Tom Davies, once again, is not having a good game. He has really fallen off a cliff the longer this season's gone. I'm going to take Rafinha off, I think. He's looking apprehensive now. Let's not muck around with that. I wonder if Foden can go box to box. He doesn't have the tackling ability, which I don't particularly like. We could bring Carroll on, but it's a big game to bring a young kid into. Gomez again over a set piece. This time it's back post. Selke there for Richarlison! And that is now surely the game. And at 2-0, they're not scoring 3, I wouldn't have hoped anyway, not in the last 20-odd minutes here. Another set-piece goal. Gomez this time, back post. Selke nods it down. Richarlison, have some of that. Ospina in goal, got nowhere near it. Alright, let's praise now. Let's give them some praise. And are we going to go and concede straight away? Oh, Tyson. Oh, was that a save? That was a save, I think. Pickford's an absolute worldie. How did he get that out of the goal? He'll kick that out of the goal. That looked like it was flying into the back of the net. All right, let's work to do here. It's headed away from Tar and it continued away by Lookman. And that's job done there. Berg is looking tired now. We do have Stark on the field. What we can do is we can do the old... Well, actually, I wonder if... Can Tom Davies play back there? Yeah, he can do a job. And then we can bring Carroll on, give him some experience as well. Like that. I think Carroll is sort of the future of the team in midfield, being a club trained player as well. Oh, that reminds me, we did get our Brexit rules. We can have 17 foreign players in the Premier League squad, and it's work permit rules. So that usually is okay. The work permit rules usually you can get them through. So yeah, very much in football terms, a soft Brexit coming up for us. So that's good. Now we know that. That's another reason why I sort of can get to upgrade on Anthony Robinson is because we only need 7 club players. We have that already. We have that in Pickford club English players, I should say. So we have that in Pickford, Davies, Calvert-Lewin if we keep him, Lookman. We have we don't have to worry about that. That's not a problem. Loose pass there from Davies, Selke, John Joe Kenny as well would be a domestic player. But there we go. We are into the knockout rounds for a second consecutive year. That is good. It was a good, solid, comfortable win, that one, wasn't it? Well done, boys. And as expected, Anderlecht did nothing against Paris Saint-Germain, even though they probably could have played their under-23s and got that result. Under-23, speaking of under-23s, we've got another result there. Good to see. Alright, anything of note here? We've got a little bit of cash in the bank, quality of possession. We've qualified for the next knockout round. The draw is coming up in a little while, so what I'll do is, if I remember, I'll tweet out who we get when it happens. But we'll do that on Tuesday when we come back for next episode. That is it for today, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed that, you know the deal. Hit a thumbs up, and if you're new, welcome to the channel, and please do subscribe. Much better episode, that one. I'm not going to spit the dummy as I leave. What we'll do is we'll come back for festive fixtures. It's going to be Brighton away and then Tottenham, who are 6th in the league, at home. There's no games in there particularly. We'll come in Carabao Cup. If we get to the semi-finals, we'll start showing that at that point, I think. But that is it for today, though, guys. As I said, thank you so much for watching. I've been Aussie Villain. We'll see you Tuesday. Take care.